The National Police Service has since cautioned members of the public against staging or taking part in any protest Thursday when the president is set to deliver the State of the Nation address. The statement issued Wednesday evening, NPS spokesperson Dr. Esila Onyango, they are saying that police had not been formally notified by the supposed organizers as required by the Public Order Act. The caution follows reports circulating on social media about possible demonstrations linked to growing political discontent. So speaking our reporter Ngina Kirori live for us from outside Parliament buildings. Ngina, we understand there's heavy security outside Parliament buildings owing to these social media reports, though unconfirmed.
A very good morning to you right here from just along Kimathi Street, and we are starting to see a bit of police presence building up along the streets. As early as 7:30 a.m. when we were taking a drive around the CBD, there wasn't much police presence. However, as of now, we've noticed that there are some police officers who have begun to be stationed at different parts of the CBD. Just next to me right here is actually a lorry where we've seen a deployment of certain officers coming into the CBD, and this comes after just last week where various posters began sprouting up titled Occupy Parliament in terms of protests that began sprouting up, leading to concerns or beliefs that there would be protests that would be happening right here in the CBD. But there is actually quite a lot of business as usual that's happening right here in the CBD. People are walking about as normal, traffic is operating as normal, businesses are operating as normal. And as you may recall, this is happening on the same exact day that President William Ruto is slated to give his State of the Nation address. Now, in the dead of the night, the police actually released a statement stating that any protests which will happen today will be happening illegally because they did not receive, or they're claiming they did not receive, a notice of the protest. And this comes at the backbone, or at the tail end of a lot of Kenyans complaining about the disgruntlement they feel, mainly about the Finance Bill 2024, which, if you may recall, President William Ruto had cancelled after the protests had taken place back in June and all the way through July. And they're talking about, some of the recommendations or the proposals that were contained in the Finance Bill coming back up in the form of the Omnibus Bill, including, different deductions such as the Social Health Insurance Fund deductions, which have made a comeback. The Railway Development Levy, which has gone from 1.5% back up to 2.5%, various deductions to pensions, higher deductions to pensions, and such and such. Those are some of the complaints that some Kenyans were voicing and their disgruntlement about the same. But we are here, boots on the ground. We'll be getting various sentiments from Kenyans as we'll pick up from them as the day goes by. But as of now, we're just seeing the police presence building up, as I had said, and we're going to also go to Parliament, see how that's building up, see what's taking place there. But for now, I'm going to hand it back to you in studio.
Build-up of security presence within the Central Business District ahead of that State of the Nation address by President William Ruto. There are concerns of possible demonstrations owing to political discontent. Demonstrations planned to coincide with that State of the Nation address, and so we'll be keeping an eye on that situation there.